Hi everyone and welcome to Newsphere. For this project, we are going to make a salt snowflake. Today we are going to use watercolors, our paintbrush, liquid glue, a hole punch, a small piece of yarn, water, and salt to make a salt snowflake. When finished, you will be able to hang it around your house and enjoy the snowflake made of salt. Let's get started. Step 1. You're going to want to make sure your construction paper is laid out flat. Then you will need your liquid glue. With your liquid glue, you're going to start with a circle in the middle of your paper. Then you can make your liquid glue into a snowflake design however you want. You can make straight lines, curvy lines, long lines, or even short lines. While you make your snowflake design, here are some fun facts about snowflakes. Did you know that all snowflakes are unique? No two are exactly alike? You can even put some glue lines in the middle of each long one. Our next step, we are going to need our salt. You are going to take your salt and sprinkle it over all of your glue. There will be extra salt, and that's okay. Did you know that real snowflakes have 6 points? While it's being created, it branches out, and that creates the points. This may take some time, so you could easily pause your video and come back. You want to make sure all of the glue has salt. If you leave a little bit of glue without salt, your design won't stay. Now we're almost done with our salt, and we're not going to leave all that extra salt there. All right, next, we are going to carefully pick up our piece of paper and dump our salt back into our container. Shake it a little to make sure those loose pieces come off. Then you can set your salt aside. If your snowflake has lines that are close together, you could use your paintbrush to brush away the excess salt. Now you don't want to do a whole lot of that because you could easily start to take away your design. Okay, now we can take our watercolors, our paintbrush, and our water. Do not press down hard with your paintbrush. If you press down hard, you will move and squish your design. What you want to start with is any color you want. I'm going to start with blue. You don't need a lot of paint on your brush, but you do need a good bit of water on your watercolors. And now you're going to tap the salt. Remember, don't press down. If you look closely, the salt is soaking up the watercolors. Now, you might get a little bit of salt on your paintbrush as you go, and that's okay. Just rinse it off and get more color. Salt absorbs the water because it is hygroscopic. That means that the ionic compound of salt attracts the highly polar water molecules. lots of words, but also really cool. The same thing would happen if you were to take salt and put it in a cup of water and mix it up. The difference is the salt will dissolve in the cup of water because you're mixing it more. This is a gentle mix. They're connecting, but you're not stirring it and it's not dissolving. So there's all my blue. And I can go back and add a little bit here and there where I see white, or I can leave it white. Snow is white, so I could just leave it white. Now you could add another color, or you could leave it white. I'm going to add purple. Remember that when you're using the watercolor, you don't need a lot on just your paintbrush, but it does need to be very wet in your watercolors. If you watch really close, you can see the color spread. And this may take a while, so take your time and enjoy watching the salt absorb the water. Once you have your entire snowflake colored the way you want, you will need to let it dry. It may take about 20 minutes to dry, but once it's dry, you can cut it out, use a hole punch, and tie it with your yarn. And then you can hang it up anywhere you want. You could also make even more snowflakes and create your own snowstorm in your house by hanging them around a room. I hope you've enjoyed our time together while learning about snowflakes and creating your own wonderful snowflake. We hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.